Hello, everybody. How are you doing? I hope everybody's having a good night. It's really raining here at my place. Well, I really needed to come on here and talk. I just needed to, I guess, vent, say how I feel about the Summer Wells case. Um, it's really hard to find any kind of really much information about Summer Wells. Nothing that's new and nothing that hasn't been regurgitated over and over again. And, and, most of us are clip channels. We show clips of other people's videos, okay? And, where else you're going to get information from? You don't know where to find this information. And sometimes they use your information and sometimes they, take what you have. So that's kind of how it is. But um, the thing of it is that there's so much drama, negativity, hate, toxicity, whatever you want to say. It's insane, you guys. It's absolutely insane. I was watching Trainwreck, and I haven't really watched her before. Um, she does support. You can tell that she stands up for Don and Candace Wells, and and she really doesn't like these other channels that are doing all this stuff. And I don't, but I agree with her because I don't like it either. I mean, my gosh, I just want to tell all of you that when I put a video that was against Jody Sue on my channel and talking about suspicious things about her, I looked at the views and I got 4,000 views for that. And then on another video where I defended Jody Sue, I only got 2,000 views. And when I put any of my other videos out, mostly, I don't get very many views at all. And you know what that tells me? That tells me that's really, really sad. Um, that's pathetic because people really want to, well, that tells me a lot about their viewers. They must really like that kind of content, hateful, drama filled, you know. I'm sorry, but I hear creators say things about Jody Sue, and it sounds like they do have people stalking her. Obviously, they know people in the area. And so these people find out information about Jody Sue supposedly. I mean, we don't we don't even know what's real anymore. We don't know if anybody they'll say, well, we're getting a phone call from Candace right now. We don't even know if that's true. Nobody ever shows us proof. And there's just so much ridiculousness, and I can't believe the people who follow these channels. Um, you know, and then I see that Shay's Safe Place, she put out, oh, the mayor, she got served. No, she didn't get served. And I don't know why you think you should call Jody Sue the mayor. She's not the mayor. But how did she get served? I don't think so. But even if she did, with her bills or whatever, that's pretty ignorant to talk about. It's gossip and it's nasty. And also, uh, I don't think you were paying attention when she said she's got you guys all recorded. She's got all your stuff, and she's gonna do a criminal case against all of you. Shay Safe Place, Scott H, Benny Keys, all of them that have harassed her. And I can't really blame her because, like I said, everyone's innocent until proven guilty. And, you can make somebody a suspect if you want to. I mean, you can make anybody a suspect. And, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be one of them people, you guys, that just does things for likes and clicks and views. I see a lot of clickbait channels. They'll say, oh, I never heard or I never seen this before, this one thing. Oh, no. Did they really say this? Did they really say that? All these videos are like clickbait, and you go on them, and it's nothing. It is absolutely nothing. But these people are getting all kinds of viewers and subscribers. And trust me, I'm not jealous of it. I don't even care if I hardly get any subscribers or views. That's not my point here. My point is, I'm not going to, do things just so I can get that. Because a lot of people are just for money. Out in the Summer Wells case, just for money. And it's making me sick. I know a lot of people, they love Cher at Voices Behind the Wall. When I first started watching some true crime, I heard on Doug's channel, he was always berating Cher, always cutting her down, talking about her teeth, making fun of her. He was always making fun of Benny Keys, talking trash about him. Anybody that he could think of, Allie, and he said it was all in good humor, but I'm sorry. When you shame people and you do things and then you turn around and whine and cry about it, well, you got what you got, you know? And then, I had a bad feeling already, a bad taste in my mouth because of what I heard on Doug's channel. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's funny. I know a lot of people like him. I'm not trying to cut him down. I'm trying to tell you that he did all this and he started cutting all these people down, but then he invited them all to his channel to do talks. He cut down Jody Sue. And then all of a sudden he invites Jody Sue to his channel and he's raising money for her, and all this stuff. And Cher's coming on his panel and all these people. And I'm sorry, but I'm having a hard time dealing with any of these people. I don't know why. So then I started following Cher for a while and I thought, well, I'll try to give her a try. But she has defended Don Wells. I truly believe that she wanted a relationship with him. That's my personal opinion. I'm not trying to say it to be mean, but she was always on the phone with him. And a lot of times behind Mark's back, she was talking to Don. And to me, if she was just doing that to get information out of him for likes and views and whatever money that she could make off her channel, but she did take advantage of him. And she did take advantage of that family. And, interviewing all these people and having them come on your channel and introducing them to get them on YouTube and then allowing Don and Candace to be all drunk on YouTube live. And then I see Jonathan Lee Riches. He's really goes to the extreme. I'm sorry if you like him too. He's offering people money like Allie and Hunter and all them for an interview. Oh my Lord. Do you guys know how bad everybody that's supposed to be witnesses in this case, that they have really messed up and influenced these people that are trying to get interviews out of them and talking to them and having them on their channel. And the same, they shouldn't have never allowed Don and Candace on any channel. And so he's offering all these people money. He's going about to all these strangers, and really what Jonathan Lee Rich is reporting is basically the same old stuff that everybody else has reported a long time ago. And that's the same with Bullhorn Betty and Molly Golightly and all those people that want to go invade people's personal space and go and interfere in people's lives in these cases. What's wrong with you people? I'm sorry, but that's terrible. It's none of your business, really. Not that far. You cannot go that far. You can discuss a case, but you don't go that far. Go in real life, going on people's property, going up and talking to suspects and witnesses in this case. All these witnesses' testimonies are going to be tainted now. They can't trust it because they put it out there in the public already, and they probably said different things than what they're going to say. So, good job to all those people who wanted to interview these people. And what? For clicks and likes, because we didn't get anything more. We didn't get any more information than what we basically already have. And, I really don't believe Summer Wells walked away from that property. And neither do her parents. And, just by them being adamant about it tells me that they know where she is. Also, if you go over to Trainwreck, to her channel, there's a video in it. It's about Michelle after dark or whatever walks, and she's got a couple of them, but it's the one it just shows her with crazy brown hair, and she's talking about a video that got put out. And on this video, you need to watch it because I was so shocked, because I used to follow Michelle Walks, but then she started to get into some strange things. And I'm sorry if you like all these people that I'm talking about. I'm just sharing what I feel. I'm not trying to trash them or anything. But what I'm saying is, she actually told some trans person to come to the UK, in that she would be happy to murder them and bury their body and hide this person's body. I mean, so nonchalantly, just giving out a threat, just like on Shay Safe Place. So I don't agree with none of these. I'm sorry, I don't agree with none of these creators. I don't agree with people who have manipulated all these people in this case. They've played games and manipulated with Candace and Don and everybody. And the thing is that we don't know who's even guilty in this case. We don't even know what happened to Summer Wells. And people are going to go this far. I mean, this is to the extreme. People are going a little crazy. Okay? So I, go over there. Like I said, I know that Trainwreck supports the Wells and their family, but I got something to say about this. Okay? Um, what do we know about the Summer Wells case, actually? We know that Candace said she was only gone for 2 minutes or 5 minutes. 2 minutes. And at first, I think it was. And she changed her story a lot. So we know that. And we know that you can't just be gone for 2 minutes or even 5 minutes and your daughter disappear out of your house with all these people around there. So we know that Candace is either lying or, she's got to be lying. There's no other way, because there's no way she would have seen, okay, so if Candace took off, if Candace went in the basement looking for her and then went out the back, she would have seen something. She would have heard Summer. I'm sorry. And when she got hurried up and got the truck and sent the boys searching, they would have seen something, anything. And she would have seen something. So, and Grandma would have seen something. Somebody would have seen something. I mean, Candace would have at least seen a vehicle when she was, running around and going around. Okay, she would have seen something. I'm sorry, 2 minutes does not give you enough time to abduct a child in the middle of nowhere where you're up on a hill, a very steep hill. So we know this so far, okay? We also know, Candace, that you've had uh, two other children before this, and another one that you did give up for adoption that you said you gave up. So we know this for a fact because you said that. And we know that you had these two other children and that the little boy got hurt. It's in your police records because people showed that all over. But it's in your police records that your husband, or whatever, the father, was abusive and beat up your son supposedly. Well, he is handicapped. He is he's got problems now because of the abuse. And I really don't know how much time the father got for this, but I don't think you hardly got anything, Candace, if anything at all. And so, what about justice for your little boy, Andrew, that got hurt in that marriage? What about justice for him? When are you going to be held accountable for something, Candace? That's something I do know, that you need to be held accountable for the things that you do. I mean, I'm sorry if people want to stick up for you. I'm not trying to cut you down, Candace. And I'm not trying to be mean either. I'm trying to say the truth here. That you had a little boy that got injured, and I don't think he got justice. And then you had this little girl right here who was also a child of that relationship. And she, I remember her, Candace, because she came out, um, like, oh geez, maybe a month after Summer went missing in the Facebook group. She didn't put it on YouTube, but she put in the Facebook group who she was, what happened to her as a baby, and excuse me, she told us all, Candace. So what about justice for her and the things she had to go through, and what about this girl, and why didn't you at least try when she was older to have a relationship with her? It doesn't sound like you did. But I don't think she really wanted to have one, Candace, because it sounds like she had a hard life. And this was her message. And I just want to show you, it's from Crazy Crime Chick. Check this out. Just a clip. Just a part of this under fair use. I hate these commercials, and I can't believe I will never be monetized for that alone.
So today I thought we'll talk a little bit about Candace Floyden. That is Candace Well's first daughter. Now, shortly after Summer was reported missing, Candace Floyden went to Facebook and started, giving explanation of who she was and why she was no longer in her mother's care. So I thought I would share those posts with you guys today. So someone on top had asked her if she was Candace's sister. And this is when she goes into explaining exactly who she was. And she says, no, Candace R. Wow / Bly is my bio mother. Candace Hare is my bio grandmother. Summer is my half sister because she got divorced from Andrew. Andrew is my bio dad. I have a bio brother named Andrew as well. He's Candace R. Wow / Bly's oldest. My aunt is Rosemary Bly, the one that's been missing for 10 years. She goes on to say, I was adopted at 6 months, put back into foster care around the age of 12, along with my brother, same name as bio father. I was told my bio mom was a meth head and abused us as babies. She has a record. Not sure if she has one where she is now, and then that's Tennessee, but she has one or a few in Wisconsin for sure. She says that she's never met any other siblings besides my bio. I know as much as you guys. I'm sorry I can't be of much help. This is her side of why my brother and I got taken and her records for Wisconsin. And then she attached a screenshot that Candace had sent her through Facebook Messenger. Now, I don't recall when Candace actually reached out to her daughter to make amends. That I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and read you what Candace had sent her. Again, this is Candace Wiles to her daughter. While I was with someone that I thought loved me and wanted a family, but I was wrong, and I have no excuse, but I was only 19 and he was 42. He was into drugs, and I didn't know what they were at the time, so I tried it, and I didn't like it. And I told him I didn't, and he kept telling me if I didn't do them with him, he would take you and your brother away from me. But he was a very controlling person. If I didn't do something right or his way, he, not sure if she was trying to say he beat on me, but I tried to leave with you all, but we live a long way out of town and I could never get out. Then the courts got involved and I was given a choice either let you guys go to a family or they were going to take you. So I signed you over so you all could have a better life and a chance to be better than I was. It says, but I've gotten a lot better now. I don't use having it over 15 years. You do have a half sister and three half brothers.
So, anyways, she says, I don't, if you want to have something to do with me or whatever. But, I'm sorry, but I would have been looking for my daughter. I would want a relationship with her, even if she was taken away from me. So, and, Candace and Don always make it seem like it was their choice to give their kids up, to sign them over. And was never their choice because the law took those kids from them for a reason. Okay? So that's Candace's other daughter. So we know. That's what we know so far. Also, we know that from at least 6 other witnesses that Candace and Don were mean to those kids. They have all spoken, and I don't think they're all lying. Excuse me. I know that Trainwreck would like to say that they're all lying, that's all lies. Maybe. I don't know if she believes that or not. But I'm just saying that not all these people are lying. And their stories are way too close together. So they all know that Don and Candace were abusive parents. And we know that children don't just get taken away from parents, just for no reason. And it wasn't because for their own safety from whatever Don and Candace wanted to say, their excuse. They were taken. They didn't have a choice in the matter, those boys. So they've lost 7 children, so we know that for a fact. We also know that Don is being accused by his sisters for sexual assault. And they, and not just the sisters, but I think there's 7 people altogether who've made complaints and charges against Don. And I guess they've done the legal paperwork, and Don's been read his Miranda rights. So we know that much about this case, okay? We know, what else do we know? We know that Protective Services was involved with them even before this because it came out of the mouth of about 6 or 7 different witnesses. We also know from different witnesses that Don was not at work all day. And we've also heard from different witnesses that Andy was not at work all day. We also know that everybody's been talked to, and some of these channels, it just kills me. I'm sorry, but like Prayer Garden, she puts a video out, it's confirmed. The TBI has talked to the boys and to Don and Candace. No, really? Really, Prayer Garden? You think so? I would imagine that in a missing child case, in an open investigation, that everybody got talked to. I mean, the TBI is not stupid. But I mean, that's really old news. I'm sorry. A lot of this crap is old news, and they want to revisit it and then just say, well, this is something new. So we know that Don and Candace use drugs. We've heard that from many people. We've seen them. We've seen them intoxicated to where they don't even know what's going on. What else do we know? We know that that house was a complete disaster, filthy. And it's not just country living, okay? Because I live in the country. I don't have a ton of money, but my house is not filthy dirty. And I'm not running around my kids being crazy and doing whatever and not eating well. We know that. We've heard that from quite a few witnesses. We know that you're in jail, Don, and I think that they're going to send you off to Utah. And I do believe that you'll start singing like a canary as soon as you find out all the charges you're going to face there. I think you're going to throw Candace under the bus, but that's just my opinion, okay? But yeah, I get real tired of people saying, oh, they're just country people. Oh, just because they go barefoot. Oh, just because they live out in the holler. Oh, that is an excuse. And that is typical drug related behavior. Candace and Don are drunkards and drug addicts. And that is typical behavior for them to abuse, neglect their children, be too stoned to be involved in their life, to just not care about themselves, not care about their house. It's plain laziness. And it's selfishness because all you care about is getting drunk or stoned and you don't care about anything else in life. I mean, life isn't about, just how can we just get, completely wasted and just stuff ourselves and just talk trashy about everybody, saying mean things. I'm not talking trashy here, I'm talking truth. And if you think it's trashy, then I think you have a problem. And you should go look at Trainwreck and see how many viewers Michelle After Dark has. And like I said, I'm not saying anything mean, but I stopped following her when she just started going on and on with the same old stuff. I stopped caring about what Cher at Voices Behind the Wall had to say when I seen how she just was like a tragedy pimp getting money and putting out, clickbait, saying, like putting things on her channel so people come and, look at and view her videos. You know, I never really hear any of them talk very much about Summer Wells. They talk more about finding guilt and everybody else and who could be a suspect, you know, instead of pointing the finger at Don and Candace. And that's what bugs me with Jody Sue. All these people want to point the finger at Jody Sue and they're on an all out attack on her. And I'd like to know when she has time to do all this stuff. She's on YouTube 24 hours a day. So whatever they accuse her of, I don't know, what the heck. So whatever. If she's guilty, she's guilty. The police will deal with her, but you're just going to use this for clicks and views. This ain't solving Summer Wells' case. And it really bugs me that nobody wants to point the finger, not many, at Don and Candace. Listen, Don and Candace and Grandis were the last ones to see her. We know that. And I do not believe the boys seen her. I believe when Candace said she told the boys that, I believe when she came back from wherever she was or whatever happened, I think she told the boys, I told you to watch your sister. Now, where is she? What happened? What'd you do? She blamed it on them. See? She made, like they always do. Don, he blamed it all on them, that it was Summer and on Summer, that it was her downfall for wanting to be outside, loving to play outside. And it was the boys' fault because they didn't watch her good enough. So Candace, they were so involved in their Minecraft game that Candace could have just told them anything. And they would have been like, okay, Mom, all right. You know. So just really strange. And don't you think? I don't think the boys seen her. I don't think the flowers ever happened. You know what really bugs me is still, I think that picture of Summer in the back seat with the milk, as I've said many times, I believe Summer was positioned in there. She looked like she was, stoned on something or maybe passed out on something. Maybe she was just sleeping, but you know what I think? I think she was posed because Aaron Mall on his channel, if you go over there, you will see that he proved that there was multiple pictures, multiple snapshots of that video that Candace took. And maybe there's even more, another video of the same thing of Summer in the vehicle. But he proved that there was more than one. And so therefore, that tells me that this was staged, that it was a staging. It wasn't just an accident. Oh, I was trying to see if her arm was still up. No, I think that was a picture to prove something. And if it was such a big deal, remember she made a big deal about the planting of the flowers, which they were not flowers. And she should know that they were cactuses. And there were weeds in there. And I just don't buy her flower story. But why didn't she take a picture of it, you guys? I mean, she took a video of her swimming and in the car, but she can't take a video of this. And then she said, I don't remember if it was her sister's anniversary of so many years of being gone or something. She said, I remember she told the police that in the news that some kind of anniversary or something. Well, why not take a picture of Summer planting flowers, huh? Or a video? No, there's nothing of her after that. Because I really have a hard time believing she even came home. Like I've said many times, it's my own personal opinion. that she was transferred from vehicle to vehicle, from Candace to Don, and Don took her somewhere. Or Candace hid her nearby. That's my only feelings. I don't think the boys did anything. I don't think Jody Sue did anything. I don't believe it. None of it. But I know that I'm really sick and tired and of a lot of the bull crap that is on YouTube. And I'm trying not to watch any of it. I cannot believe some of the channels that I was believing in and trusted in, to see what is really going on and who is really for Summer Wells, because there is a ton of them that aren't. And they're just doing this for the money and the clicks and the likes and the views. And I told you, I don't care how, sometimes when I do a regular video, I only get 50, 25 views. But if I do something hating on Jody Sue, I can get a ton of them. And to me, that's very sad. That's a hateful, hateful way to be. Uh, you know, if the cops think that, people are guilty like Jody Sue, they'll just arrest her. And obviously they haven't yet. So I don't think she's as suspicious to them as everybody else thinks in their own mind. And now, like I told you, if you go over to Matt Gilbert's channel, he said that he just spoke to a police officer that used to work there, and now he works in a different part of Tennessee in a different police station. And he was one of the searchers, and he had blisters, bad blisters. And he said that the police believe that Candace did this, but they don't have enough proof or something to go get her yet. But they do believe that she's guilty and that they're keeping an eye on this. So, I mean, I don't think this Matt is making up a rumor. And I don't think this police officer would make up a rumor either, do you? But there is a lot of fake crap on YouTube. And there's a lot of nonsense. And there's a lot of tit for tat. I'm going to get you back. And I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do that. Anyways, I just wanted to talk about my feelings. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sure there's people on here that some of you like some of the people that I talked about. And, but I'm not really sorry. I'm not sorry because I'm not going to be fake and, say, well, yeah, I really like them channels and I'm going to be in that club and follow them. Because that's what it seems like. It's just some kind of clique. They get all these followers. And that's when I can't stand following people. They'll get all hooked up and then they'll start doing jokes and bullying. Like they'll be okay for a while, certain channels. They'll be wonderful. And then all of a sudden they'll start hooking up with some of these other not so good creators. And then they start acting just like them, bullying everybody. And I gotta be honest with you, I felt like they were influencing me like that. So I'm gonna do some changes on my channel. And I'm not gonna, I'm sorry I can't give you a bunch of information about Summer Wells that I don't have. I mean, there's just nothing new in the case. And, I don't believe, not for 1 minute, she was abducted. Well, we know she wasn't kidnapped because Candace and Don didn't get no ransom note, now did they? And I don't believe she was abducted because usually what happens if it was some weirdo, they usually do what they're going to do, and then the child is deceased within a few days, and then you find their body. And sometimes, could be I'm just saying, I don't really buy the abduction theory unless there was somebody that was just waiting around there. But how do you get away with that with the dogs? I'm going to tell you guys right now. My dog follows me everywhere I go in the yard. And Summer's dog followed her everywhere she went in the yard. I think them dogs know where Summer is. I do. And I think if you own one of them dogs, that you should take that dog and search for Summer with it, because I think they know which direction she went in, because it looks like they were running, they keep running in the same direction. And when Dolly Vision was out there looking around and he was saying Summer's name to them dogs, oh boy, they were ready and they started to run next to him like they wanted to help him go looking for her. But I'm telling you, all them dogs that she hugged on and she loved, they would have chased her. They would have followed her, and whoever was taking her, and they would have barked. Trust me, they would have. And I've heard them bark when people pull up there and strangers. And I do not buy the bull crap that, oh, those dogs weren't there that day. Yes, they were, because Candace complained that they didn't give her enough time to get her dogs out of there. And then, so the dogs were there. And then they want to say they're stupid, they don't bark all the time. Well, they do when someone comes up the driveway. And they do when a stranger's there, because we've heard them. So that's an outright lie. And I just want to know why. What did you do? That's all. I don't know. I just have a feeling that it won't be long. I think Candace is going to get arrested. That's just my opinion. And it's not, I'm not, that's not fact, okay? And I'm not trying to spread a rumor. It's just my opinion that I feel that she will be. And I truly don't believe she's pregnant, you guys. I cannot believe the people on YouTube who run with that crap. Now, I'm sorry, but I'm liking Jody Sue more and more because of what these people have done to her. And so I'm liking her more and more, and I don't care who likes it. And I don't like to see anybody being a victim. And I don't care. Some of these creators are drug addicts, criminals, worse than Jody Sue, and worse than other people. And they're gonna go and talk about other people. So, and I told you that in my last video. But anyways, I hope everybody's doing good. Forgive me for my rant, but I'm sorry. It's driving me crazy. See, I keep waiting. I want to see something about Summer Wells, right? Something. And there's nothing but nonsense and crazy people out there. I mean, jeez. So, anyways, I don't think I have anything really much else to say. I know there's something that I keep forgetting to tell you, and then every time I'm done with my video, and then I remember what I wanted to say, and I can't remember now for the life of me. But anyways, it's going to be nice sleeping here tonight. It's been raining really well here, so my garden and everything should love it. I want to say I'm sorry if I bore you. I don't try to. I mean, I'm trying to find things interesting enough to talk about. And Michael Vaughn, I just want to say one thing about Michael Vaughn. He's still missing out of Fruitland, Idaho. And he's such a precious little boy. But it bothers me that I did hear that he did not have a blue Minecraft shirt on. He had, I think, a red shirt on. So that was misinformation given. And then I don't really think that Michael was seen on CCTV. I really don't. There's no proof of that as far as I know, unless the police have said it. When these kids go missing like this, you guys, and there's no leads, and there's nothing, and it's real strange like this, it's almost all the time that the child's been murdered by the family. And that might sound cold or cruel, but it is the truth. I've watched enough of these cold crime cases and different, you know, murders of in the family, and of mothers and children, fathers, and this case looks exactly like that, unless Don sold Summer, which his sisters have stated and his ex stated. So that was like 3 or 4 people stated in his family that Don, tried to sell his first child for drugs. And somebody caught him and told the wife or whatever. His baby. It was a baby. Okay? We also know that Don said that he's seen a lot of trafficking of children. We also know that Don said that he was in prison for running drugs to Mexico back and forth, and that he actually seen trafficking and kids being taken across the border. Interesting, right? I don't know how far the border is from the Mexican border is from Don. Seems like it'd be quite a trip, I guess. But I mean, if he went up to like Arizona or Texas, I guess. Texas, maybe. I don't know. But he did say, and he told Chris McDonough at the interview room that he was trafficking drugs to Mexico. And he's been in jail a lot. Okay. So, and we do know that he was being pursued by authorities, the police, and he was hiding out, and they found him in the shed. So I did hear that. I think it was in a news article. We do know that Don got a DUI. We do know that Candace, neither one of them have hardly been searching or doing anything to find their daughter. So all you Don and Candace supporters out there, I'm sorry. You got it all wrong. And you're going to see it. And it won't be long. And I am going to be totally ashamed at all of those who wanted to do that and send money and support suspects and criminals. So, because they have committed crimes. Maybe not against Summer, but they have committed crimes. But I do believe they did against Summer. So anyways, I'm sorry that I just ran it on, but I had to. I'm sorry. I feel better now. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good. I love all of you. I think about you. And I feel bad if I don't get a video out, because I feel like, people need to hear about Summer Wells. So, and she is missing out of Rogersville, Tennessee, since June 15th of last year. And we need answers. And if you know anything, call 1-800-TBI-FIND. But anyways, I hope all of you have a great night, and you just keep on praying for Summer Wells. Pray. Ask the Lord to give you dreams about Summer and where she is. You might get a clue. You never know. I still feel like there is that, it still bothers me about that dream I had of the searchers finding Summer Wells' coat in the Holston River and pulling it up by a stick. And I seen the place too and everything. So it was so real to me. Like I was there and I seen the searcher and he said, "Here it is." And he pulled up Summer Wells' pink jacket that she had on in the truck by the milk jugs. Very strange. So, you know, you don't know if your dreams are real or what, but I just felt it was strange that I had that kind of a dream. So, but maybe God will give you a dream and some clues, so pray for that. Anyways, God bless you all. And I'm thinking of you, and have a great night, and I'll talk to you in a few days. All right.